Colton RV creates fantastic memories that will change your life forever. Have you dreamed of getting into glamping in your own RV? Colton RV can help you take that step into the future with a new or used RV. Talk with a Colton RV team member online, by phone, or in person and see hundreds of RVs, from tent trailers to motorhomes and everything in between. It's all about great selection, unequaled service, and low prices. Open late at 2 convenient locations, one in Tonawanda and one in Orchard Park, New York. Now is the time to see the future at Colton RV.
Want to take your camping to the next level? Then why not try glamping? Welcome to RV Glamping Adventures, where you can have a little glamour with your travel adventures. Please join your hosts, Neal and Kathy, as they share RV glamping information, RV park reviews, product recommendations, and so much more. Here's Neal and Kathy.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of RV Glamping Adventures with Neal and Kathy. I'm Neal.
And I'm Kathy. Well, we just had Thanksgiving last week, and I hope everybody had a great holiday and enjoyed time with family. And those of you that are out RVing, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving in your RV. I'm jealous.
And I'm still full, though.
Yeah, we're still full. We definitely overate. And I think for us, it just keeps on going. I just feel like whatever, diets aside, we try to eat healthy or whatever, but I just feel like you got to get through the next few weeks I don't know, survive, I guess.
I always find that the Thanksgiving holiday kicks off a lot of things. For me, it kicks off eating, and for a lot of people, it kicks off shopping.
That's for me, it definitely kicks. I actually do a lot of my shopping beforehand. I find this whole Black Friday thing, I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed, you can start finding some great deals in October. And so I try to, be a little bit ahead of things, because we budget, and, we're already thinking we've got a trip coming up early next year into 2016. We're talking about next year's trips. We got to start saving and budgeting. So I'm almost done my shopping. I don't know about you.
No,
but we thought, with all that in the air, the holidays aren't just about shopping, but we thought it'd be a really great time to talk about some top 10 gifts for the Glamper. So we sat down and came up with some things that, some things you can live without, but honestly, most glamping things you can kind of live with it. For us,
I would agree, but
for us, it's a necessity. But
it gives you that glamping experience.
Yeah, so we thought we'd come up with the items that kind of kick the whole RVing experience up a notch to what we like to say is glamping. So again, I can't even say the word. Not necessarily, but fun.
Yes.
Okay, or just for the RV lover even. And I think a lot of these items can be RV related, but also just somebody who loves the outdoors and all that too. So I think it can really cover.
Well, I'm just looking over the list. I think everything's like a necessity and absolutely a great idea for a gift. So
yeah, well, they're fun.
They're all things I want.
Okay, well, if you look at number 10, we're going to go 10 down to 1. So we thought this one really fun gift that we put a picture on Facebook. It's one of our ornaments that we got because people that are in our friends and our circle, and they all know we kind of like RVing. So it seems like every year we get some sort of RV gift idea, which is really cute.
Well, that was one of the nicest, most thoughtful gifts that we'd gotten, so go ahead.
Yeah, it was a really cute RV. It's one of those glass blown ones. So I put it up. To us, it actually kind of tops the tree. We have on the top of a tree, I think it was the day after Thanksgiving, I put this up on Facebook. I'm having a hard time with words today. I put the picture up of the trees up because for us, as soon as that's up, the top of the tree is this RV ornament. And, that's my favorite ornament, I think, besides the ones the kids made. Those are really special. But I put a picture of it on. I said, trees up on Facebook, and it just went crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of
and other
responses.
People were showing their pictures. Everybody's got that ornament. So, and I didn't know where one could get this. I just said, I don't know. You got to look around. People are asking on Facebook. But we thought, what a great gift to start with. So this is our first idea, is this RV motorhome glass ornament. I did, though, also see, because ours is a Class A, so it's this Class A model, and other people showed their pictures that had a fifth wheel. There were some people that had
I saw a travel trailer.
Travel trailers, there was like different themes on there depending what they have, obviously. And someone said, "Where do you get this?" I said, "I don't know. It was a gift." And this gentleman, his name was Jim, he put on there, it's bronners.com, BRONNERS.com. So sending you some business, Bronners. But they have some really great ornament ideas. So they actually had the actual ornament that I had. I was like, oh, there it is. So I'm thinking our good friends, our old neighbors, must have found it there because it wasn't easy to find.
That was a couple years ago we got it, too.
I wanted to share that site with people because I don't know where else to really find this specific one. But, you want to obviously find a theme of whatever the RV that person has, and that's a really cute gift. I think they'll find it really special. It was to us. I thought how thoughtful that they went and they had to search that out.
That was a nice one. They looked for it, and since we've received it, it's always topped the tree, which I think that's how special it is.
That's how special it is. So that we think that like a necessity, I don't know, but a nice idea, a thoughtful idea, absolutely. So that's number 10 on our list.
So number 9, we thought this one is, to me, you can find it pretty much anywhere. I know you can buy at Camping World, Amazon, blah, 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 all these different places. But a very nice carpet for the RV, for like an entry mat. Ours I think is like 18 by 15 or something. It's pretty large.
Specifically, we're talking about an outdoor mat.
Outdoor mat for the outside of the RV. So to glamp up your experience a little bit.
Yeah, because we'll go walking around the RV park, seeing how everybody does their setup. And, for me, I just like it. The outdoor space that you get, that you create, I think, is another room. Mm-hmm. And we spend a lot of time out there. So I'll see some people doing their thing. Some people just get like some AstroTurf and throw it out there. And I'm sure that's great. It works for some people. But it could actually fit nicely under a tree. These things are all folded up and all that. And so I just thought, some of this comes out of, we spend our winters, there's a few months that we do put the RV in storage. So what we do instead when we're not RVing is we're planning for next year, not just the trips, but what other accessories do we need to upgrade, bring with us. That's where a lot of some of our ideas came from. I think there's a lot of RVers out there that when their stuff's in storage, they're planning, they're thinking, they're buying, they're getting ready for next year.
I also think there's a lot
that's how we function.
I think there's a lot of RVers, like some of the full-timers, though, that there's stuff that could wear out. And they're always looking for something to upgrade. Maybe, I had this one brand and I didn't like it, so I upgraded to a different brand. A lot of the mats, there's different qualities. Some are reversibles, some are made of a higher...
Those are that's one that we've always got.
We've always got the reversible, yeah.
And I like something like a 9x12 is sort of a good size for us. It fits on the pads, or not all things. The sites we've gone to have had pads, but I love that. The 9x12 reversible patio RV mat.
I also think it's a great way to keep some of the dirt outside.
Yeah,
well.
it definitely takes down on that. So it's very practical, nice gift, and that's something I think people might not always buy for themselves. So for your loved one or friends or RV lover, this is actually a really great gift. So
it's a nice glamping gift.
It really is, and they're very nice, and I don't think they're too expensive. No. I mean, easily under $80. I found a really nice one, reversible. I always like sort of a beige and tan, a brown and tan. There's multiple colors you can choose from. $59.99 and free shipping on Amazon right now.
Oh, that's great.
And there's so many online deals. So in Amazon, you can even, if you're shipping it to someone, they can wrap it up for you for a couple bucks. So we thought that was a really great idea.
That's a great idea.
And it's something we're thinking we probably need to upgrade this year. So that's on our list if anyone wants to send us that.
We also do product
reviews. I like
reviews.
beige and tan. But yeah, it's a great gift, I think, for somebody who is an avid RVer like we are. And Glamper.
So what's the next one?
All right. So we've done 10, 9. Now we're at number 8. I don't know if this is a necessity or not. Again, going back to necessity.
This is a glamping necessity.
It's a glamping necessity, but yeah, I mean, visually, what we're talking about here is some RV, accessory lights. So fun stuff. I mean, you can go retro lights. I found some really cute ones on campingworld.com that had some retro travel trailer lights. But again, you can go with the theme, and it's just like that, the ones you can hook up to your awning, or we love the rope lights.
Yeah, we use the rope lights quite a bit.
We use them very territorially.
Yep, it marks our space.
It marks our space. We love that look of Neal will take it all the way. How many strands do we have?
We have 4.
Yeah.
So it's almost 100.
They're all
yeah,
white.
It's about 100 feet of rope light.
And so we'll create the space going, this is ours. But how many people, I'm thinking the last trip of the season we went on, we had that out in the grass, and it's beautiful at night.
It's homey,
and
too.
we were sitting in the middle of that with the fire. Everybody that walked by that night, they're like, "Oh, that's so pretty," because not a lot of people have the rope lights.
No, that's a different thing.
This is a great time to buy lights for somebody, especially in the rope light, because the Christmas lights are out.
Yep.
So you can actually get a really good. They're not cheap, so it's a great time to buy some affordable rope lights for somebody. Which, honestly, if I got them as a gift, I'd be really excited because
I
we'd
kinda
love
like
to do that to our site.
I like the look of the rope lights or some lights underneath the RV as well. So the nicest thing about the lights is when you're walking up to the space, you can see the boundaries, and it gives a nice lighting at night.
Yeah.
It kind of lets you know, like, watch your foot, watch your step a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it also creates a whole ambiance.
Oh,
and
totally.
It's just, we love to set a
That
tone
and a fire is a
theme.
nice glamping
It's a nice
experience.
thing. Yeah, so you've got the rope lights, and you could do a lot, think about the RVer that's living in their RV or vacationing. They love to decorate their RV too.
Absolutely.
So it's just an extra thing for them to do that with. The other thing that we picked up this year in the light department for outdoors, we had actually been in a Cracker Barrel, and I found this light. Well, it had the USA theme, and I don't know if you guys have seen them out there, but I'm seeing a lot. They're battery powered, and they look very, I don't know, what's the look like, retro kind of country.
It's like the retro country metal sign.
And they've got the little light bulbs around. Like, you can buy them by letter. This just came as a USA thing, and we lit that up, and I think we especially used that over July 4th.
Oh,
that was
absolutely.
just sort of fun.
Well, we decorated with flags and the lights.
But you could get enough of those letters. I mean, I've seen them at Target. I've seen them at Michael's. I've seen them all over. You could, spell out someone's name.
Yeah,
or
I've seen that.
That would be a great gift for somebody that they could bring with them, a pack of batteries and that. And we've even put them in the front of our window in front, like, you have got the front curtains or shades, and we put that in the window. And it just sort of, it's just another thing, not a necessity, but makes it fun.
The ones we have are on a timer, I think, so they go on when it gets dark, and they go off about 4 hours after. So
yeah,
it's
so I just
nice.
think it's another really thoughtful gift for that RV. Or you could even get RV, get those two letters,
that's
and
awesome.
give that to someone, give a theme or something that would mean something, to that person you're going to give that to. So that could be really fun. So that was our number 8.
So number 7, flameless candles. So the flameless candles are kind of nice. We have a lot of them in our RV to make it look nice. We've got them in our house as well. Some of them are on a timer, battery operated. They turn on at a certain time and turn off at a certain time later. But especially when you're in a motorhome or camper, RV, any kind of anything, you really don't want to flame inside.
No.
2 things happen. Number 1, it's a fire hazard, so you got to watch that. And if you don't want to fire in your RV, period. Let's not even go there. We try not to talk about that. And number 2, it also can give you that sooty kind of like stain the roof of your RV from the inside from the smoke. So you don't want that either. So
yeah, there's just no reason to have any flame in your
never
RV.
Never.
But
so,
we like to create that, in the glamping thing. I mean, what a nice gift to give somebody to just add that nice little extra special
great.
touch to your glamping experience.
Now you walk in, the flameless candles are going. It gives you a nice glow. And then the other thing we can add too is like some of that aromatherapy you were talking about.
Yeah, we always bring, because we've got up to 6 people, sometimes more in the RV, and so that's a lot of people in close quarters. So there's a lot of different ways to add a nice smell.
No, absolutely.
and again, creating a nice, peaceful, because we look for like a Zen environment. We really try to create that sort of hotel-y kind of Zen.
So you're thinking more like the flameless warmer.
Yeah, so you've got the candles for one gift under this category, but also, throwing out a brand out there, Scentsy. We've purchased a few Scentsy's, but you can also find these. There's different. I think Yankee Candle's doing them now, and it's a light bulb, and you plug in, and of course there's still safety factors around that too. You're leaving something plugged in. I honestly don't leave them plugged in when I'm not home or in the RV.
Right.
My home away from home, but it's a nice little. You can get like a little mid-sized one. There's plug-ins that kind of are like a night light. And you just put a little wax in there, and it just warms it, and it honestly you get a nice, some scents along with it. What a great gift for somebody.
And as soon as you turn it off, about a half hour later, the wax firms up, so it's easy to transport,
perfect for transport. Obviously we don't leave that on. There'd be wax everywhere. But there's something even about the wax that you can get. It really cleans up well. If it does spill, you just let it dry, and you
It wipes up with warm water,
Warm
too.
water is
Hot
done.
towel.
So we've used that. It gives a nice smell. So great gift idea for somebody.
It's a great thing.
You know, whether or not they put it in the RV, it's a great thing for home.
It's very thoughtful.
Yeah, and we've used it ever since we got an RV.
Yeah.
We've always brought one with us, and it just, I don't know, it's
Always
a
liked it.
nice smell to add to the, better than maybe 6 people smell.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
But it adds to like the hominess of it
Yeah,
too. So.
yeah. So that was number 7. Number 6. This came from us and what we did in the past year. We did a lot of upgrades. You know, it was just time for us that we needed some new
Stuff.
We decided it was time to get some new stuff, especially in the kitchen, which enabled us to cook a little more, saved us a little bit more money, that kind of thing too. But we thought basically the category of upgrade kitchenware. So also a great time to buy kitchenware. Just like I think in the back to school season, there's all that college dorm kind of things are cheap. Right now, things are super cheap. I mean, if you looked on, Black Friday or Cyber Monday and just online in general, go to Target. Right now is a great time to buy kitchenware, from crock pots to coffee makers,
all that.
You'll find a lot of, we've talked in past shows about stackable bowls and dishes and measuring cups. And, we just bought a bunch of Disney, because that's, you all know that about us at this point. Our Disneyware, we got plates when we went to Disney. We have forks, knives, and spoons that are Disney. And it's just fun. And so when you're in the RV, it's like, that's our fun kitchenware. Maybe a new kettle. We got,
we did get a kettle
Disney
as well.
kettle.
Yeah, but no, that's a great time to
it's
do
just
that
fun.
stuff.
Yeah. Maybe one of those Keurig coffee makers for somebody, sort of thinking about what they might need in their RV, just to add that extra little special. Maybe it's time. Maybe they've had the same thing for 7-10 years. That's still those Keurigs, I guess, they get moldy. It's time for a new one. So think about your RV lover and what they might need in the RV that would, maybe they don't think to replace that themselves. It's like, here.
I think some of it too is just, it's a real, when you're talking about such a broad category like kitchenware, it's like you really just look at your friends or look at your family and say, when I've gone out with them, this is what would make this a little easier.
Especially if you're an RVer, you're like, hey, we tried this new item this year and it was really great.
Yeah, get something a little easier.
Say, hey, this, give this a try. And,
it's a great present.
And again, really thoughtful, I think. When you hone in on, like, this is a passion for them, like it is for us, and our friends know that and try to find unique things for us, it's touching.
It is.
To me, Christmas has other, meanings than what you get in gifts, obviously. But it's the thoughtful part of it,
and
showing
thoughtful.
your loved ones that I thought about you, and this was something I think you'd really
I think
enjoy.
Actually this list is all about thoughtful.
Yeah,
this
totally.
is a thoughtful list.
Yeah.
So,
okay, so we're down to number 5. You want to talk about, this was a cool item.
We love this. It's called the Eco Lantern.
Yeah, the product is actually called the Nebo Weather Right Eco Lantern. And it's that little cool. We did a little YouTube video.
Yeah, we've got it on our YouTube page. It's a really nice lantern, basically, but it works on solar power, and it also has a little bit of a crank, and so you can leave it out all day. It's very bright. It's got a hook, so you can hang it off your awning, and it gives a lot of LED light to it. But it never goes. Like, you don't have to worry about the batteries dying on it. You don't have to worry about that at all.
No
you
batteries
just crank up the
ever.
bottom,
like
or you just put it out in the sun.
How many times did you, when you cranked it up, just to see like how, I thought we'd have to crank.
20 times, and
you like wind it up, and 20 times, and it ran and ran and ran and ran. And it was one of these things where our friends at Colton gave it to us to test it out on one of our trips for product testing. And because we had this one that was a battery one, that was it. We used it, whatever. And this became one of our favorite products, and actually got quite a few views on Facebook, and then later on YouTube when we put it on.
It's really nice too, because it looks really nice, and you leave it out on the table or anything, and then when you're ready to go sit out at night, you just press the button, and it's been charged all day. So it's a great product.
Yeah,
I loved it.
And it's just, I don't know how tall, maybe 12 inches tall, foot tall. It's a nice little thing that you could fit in. Like, storage is a big issue, so it's one of those things that could fit in your storage area very easily. It's perfect for the camper, fisherman, fisher person, I shouldn't be sexist, hunting, boating, road trips, RVing, power outages. Like, again, at home use is a great thing to have if the power went out. So a lot of this stuff, like I said before, it's also great for,
they're just
gift
great
giving
products,
for anybody. They're really good products.
I don't know how many times, if anybody knows that this happens, when there's been some sort of a little, I wouldn't call it a catastrophe or something, but when the power goes out or something, how many times we've relied on RV stuff to get us through.
Or there's times I'm like, oh, darn it, it's in the RV.
Yeah,
we could have used
this would have
such
been
and
so
such.
nice.
Yeah. But, and again, these are affordable things. These are all under $40. So we're going to take a quick break and then come back at you with our final ideas.
Fishing, hunting, boating, and the rest of the great outdoors 24/7, 365 on Reno Viola Outdoors Radio. Download the free Reno Viola's Outdoor Radio app or visit WRVOradio.com online.
And we're back, and we're talking about great gift ideas for the RVer Glamper.
The top 10 list for 2015. And
Nice.
these are things that we want. So if you're wondering, this is our wish list.
So we're down to number 4, which is the Dometic Portable Electric Cooler. Now, this is a great item. I love this. It comes in a couple of different sizes. I think it goes up to like a 2-gallon or 2 liter, something like that. But it's kind of larger. It's a AC/DC type electric cooler, and I thought for sure that this was going to be one of those things where it doesn't require ice. You just plug it in. I didn't know how cool it was going to get. We were down in Florida when we used it, and it's amazing. It was like a 93, 94 degree humid day.
Did you specify that was also for a heater, like it could warm
I
your
haven't gotten
food?
there yet.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was going to do
that too.
But
Sorry.
as far as the cooler went, it was amazing. We put an absolute warm bottle of water in this thing and put it down to a chill, and came back, it was ice cold. It was
Yeah,
great.
I thought it was one of those that would just keep things cool.
Right, no.
But it actually it was every bit like an outdoor fridge to us.
And so
without
now if
being
you're-
the outdoor fridge.
This is also one of those things, if you take a tailgating, if you put some
Perfect.
like warmer things in there, you need a warmer, it also acts as a warmer. So you can use it for 2 different things. It runs on DC current, it runs on AC current. It is fantastic.
Yeah, it
And
was a really great. We were like, okay, yeah, we'll try that, sure. You know, because we're not like, we see a lot of other RVers that actually have an outdoor fridge,
Right.
that bring one with them,
Right.
or that always have their coolers, that kind of thing, and have to get ice all the time.
Yep.
This gets rid of that.
Yeah, it
no
was
more
great.
ice.
No more ice.
You just plug it in, and you're not running to the little store at the RV park or whatever, and you can just plug it in. And, you know, again, great gift that's going to fit under the tree.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was really surprised. Like, and we used that because one of our kids loves to sleep in a tent outside, so that gave him, he wasn't having to go in and out all the time, or we'd come back from somewhere to sit and have drinks, pull that out, you know, of the cooler, and it worked great.
It worked great.
All right. Oh, and you want me to do this?
Yeah,
one?
number
All
3.
right, number 3, the Oxygenics Pure Shower Genius. I can't read your writing.
Shower head.
Shower head. Oh, I should know this because this was really for me.
This was
But
great.
you installed it. So.
I installed it.
I just used it.
very easily. You just basically use the hardware.
Basically, this
plug
is
it
an
in.
amazing shower head. Finally, that can clean long hair for those of us that have that.
I don't have that.
Bill does not.
But it increases the power, saves water, so it gives you a higher jet using oxygen. I don't know how it does that, but it's just the form pushes out more water, and it also uses less water. So go figure that one. But it cleaned Kathy's long hair, so she was
Yeah.
happy about
So
that.
we highly recommend that.
Now, the other thing that we found really awesome,
And this is number 2.
Telesteps telescoping ladder. And this one is great. It goes to about 2 feet up to 11
Also
feet.
fits well under the
Fits
tree.
under. It's great. It extends. There's 2 different versions, but the one we have, it just is and we've got the video on YouTube. It extends up to the top of the RV. It's fantastic. It's strong. I used it to clean the gutters, actually.
Yeah,
or
that was
eaves troughs,
something-
depending on who's listening.
You know, this is a little bit more price-wise. Now, what are we talking in this one?
$300-$400.
Yeah, so this is for someone you really
Yeah.
like. But we couldn't not mention this
No,
one
no.
because, and that's why it's in the top of our list because maybe it's a little more expensive.
It's very sturdy, though. They use it for military
It's
use.
fantastic.
It's great.
Yeah, we did. Check it out on YouTube. We have a video on that and that you guys did, and it did a really great job on. All right, so we're down to number 1. Neal, like you can't stop talking about this one, so go ahead.
I love this. Now, this is something that's going to be for the extra special person in your life.
You have to really like
really
them.
like them. But it's the Denver mattress. We have a Denver mattress. We have the king-size version of it.
After
and
years of not having a great sleep in the RV because it was like sleeping on cardboard, we found the Denver.
This is fantastic.
The RV Supreme Euro Top all foam mattress. It was amazing.
It's amazing. Best night's sleep. The best part is, too, when Kathy's
You might want to do a gift card on this one because, like, you get it in a box and you have to take it in the RV and open it and, like, get the other mattress out of there and just lay it out and open it up and it goes pow.
You gotta
and
go
just
in on
like it gets into form in like I don't know how long that take 5 minutes,
5 minutes.
and it became this and you'll never get it out.
No, it's
Once
pretty
it's
heavy.
in,
Once it's in, it's heavy.
But I'll tell you, Best sleep we ever had in
Best
the RV.
sleep, period. And also when you're driving down, laying on the bed, you didn't feel the bouncing. So
I
it
always
took
feel
away
like
all the bouncing.
it's that commercial where that has that glass of wine on one side and they're jumping on the other, and the glass of wine, red wine, just sits there.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
And it's,
I would
you know,
agree.
so if you've got someone that, you know, is moving around all night that you sleep next to, you never know it. And it just sort of envelops you. It was the best sleep we ever had. But no, that's a really, really nice gift, and you've got to really like that person.
It comes in a couple different sizes.
Yeah.
It's the foam itself. It's sturdy. It didn't have that funny memory foam smell. I just really enjoy it.
Yeah, we've tried other memory
I like it a
toppers
lot.
or different, you know, saving money here and there. This is worth the investment. It's just talk about. It's just like luxury sleeping.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know. I sleep better in that than I do at home, and it's not just because I'm in the RV and away from reality.
Well,
it's
and
just,
exhausted.
Yeah, it's just your best night's sleep. So I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to really, or maybe you buy this for yourselves as a couple.
I like that.
And like, what do we get each other? I don't know. We have everything. We have an RV. What can we do? Let's get this.
Or for the kids who want to buy mom and dad
This totally
something.
sounds like a commercial,
Totally.
but seriously, it really changed things.
You know
for
what?
us.
This is a great purchase for anybody, and we really loved it. So
Well, you being a chiropractor, that was an important thing, because
Yeah,
I had
that's
back
huge.
pain the whole time on some
every
trips,
time
so.
we went on vacation, Kathy had some sort of back pain from the mattress that we had, and now it doesn't happen anymore.
So there you go. That's
Love
our
it.
top 10 list. Christmas wish, holiday wish, gift giving wish for your RV lover, friend, family member, whatever. These are the items for you.
And we love hearing from you guys, so if you have anything you want to add to the items, go ahead and send it to us on Facebook at RV Glamping Adventures, or go ahead and email us at rvglampingadventures@gmail.com. Also, Twitter, RV Glampers, and find us on iTunes and Reno Viola Outdoors Radio. Thank you very much. Have a great week.